Bachelor's Sean Lowe reveals bittersweet parenting moment that ripped his heart out. If every party has a pooper, Sean Lowe's came from father of the bride. The Bachelor alum, dad to Samuel, Isaiah and Mia with wife Catherine Giudice Lowe, told E! Why the 1991 flick had him weeping. Can we steal you for a sec? Because former Bachelor Sean Lowe has a parenting anecdote that, while not the most dramatic ever, will certainly remind you to hold your little ones close. He and wife Catherine Giudice Lowe had just attended 5-year-old daughter Mia's first dance recital where she was dressed up like a little bumblebee. He reflected in an exclusive interview with E! News, and did the cutest little bumblebee dance. Like, just ripped my heart out. Afterwards, they buzzed back to the Dallas area home they share with sons Samuel, 8, and Isaiah, 7, and the kids wanted to swim in the backyard, Sean continued. So he turned on their outdoor television to find Kimberly Williams Paisley and Steve Martin's 1991 classic rom-com. So, I am watching Father of the Bride right after the cutest recital you've ever seen, the 41-year-old recounted. It's Steve Martin replaying his daughter starting young and then growing into a woman. I just started weeping. It's like, oh my goodness, this moment, it's going to be gone. As they say, every party has a pooper. And on that particular afternoon, it was Nancy Meyers and Charles Shire's gut punch of a reminder that it really does go by way too fast. When you're parenting really young children, and we had 3 kids who were all under the age of 4, it's exhausting, Sean acknowledged. And you hear that phrase, the days are long, the years are fast. And it's very true. Yet it wasn't all that long ago that he had his eyes trained on the clock, willing bedtime to arrive faster. I would think, I just can't wait to get to the end of the day, get them to bed so I can relax, Sean admitted. But looking back with the benefit of a little more sleep, I just think, man, I should have really cherished those times. Like, yes, it's very difficult. But it's also a short chapter of life. And when it's gone, it's gone. So these days he makes a concerted effort to give each of his kids the one-on-one time they deserve. As babies, it's all about just nurturing them and taking care of them and reading books to them, the Texas native detailed of how his parenting journey has shifted. And then you reach this stage where now you're trying to help them pursue the things they want to pursue. That means trying, and largely failing, to impress middle child Isaiah with Sean's tales of playing linebacker at Kansas State. During games at Bill Snyder Family Stadium, he'll say things like, you know, Daddy used to play there too, Sean detailed. And then he'll follow up with, well, how come you didn't play in the NFL? But no matter how snarky his squad might get, Sean is determined to be a permanent cheerleader. I think it's really cool that one of my sons really loves football, he acknowledged. But I've got my daughter and my other son who aren't necessarily athletes yet, and maybe they never will be. So, okay, where are your interests and how can I support you in that? Should he need help coming up with a game plan, he has quite the MVP in his wife of 11 years. It'll choke me up if I give it too much thought, but one thing I knew about Catherine early on, it's just how big her heart was, he raved of the graphic designer, 39. I feel like I am a caring person, but her level of care and empathy just dwarfs whatever I offer. I got to see it firsthand, just the way she loved me and cared about me, but even better when we started having kids, because she is the most caring, loving, nurturing mom. And while the two get quite the parenting assist from their extended family, my mom, God bless her, is like super grandma, Sean raved. They like to huddle up with their team whenever possible. From the moment you hold your child for the first time in the hospital, Sean detailed of his parenting highlight reel, to that first scary car ride home. To those nights where you're just rocking the baby, to their first words, the first time they take their first steps, it's just so special. He knows that the constant feed, bathe, change, get to sleep routine can feel monotonous at times, but it's really kind of special if you stop and think about it, he noted. Easier said than done, but try to enjoy every little chapter. The one-time reality star also likes to take a moment at times to reflect on where his and Catherine's story began. Going all the way back to The Bachelor, he said of their 2013 season, "There's a line where we said we wanted to create a home that was full of love and laughter. And that's exactly what we've created. So, it's really cool to see that come to fruition. Because the couple really are there to make friends with their children. This home is full of love and laughter and she is solely responsible for it," Sean said. "It's been an amazing journey to just watch her grow into this amazing mom that she is." Of course, he's not the only member of Bachelor Nation to have love bloom while cameras rolled.